another attack. Still has not gotten off a solid shot onto that probe line. He has been able to hit one probe and kill one probe with his Reavers, but that is definitely not the damage that he needs to be doing to catch up with Violet's early economy. Excuse me, SeCret's early economy. So SeCret now in a pretty good position, has a fairly sizable army in his natural expansion. The one thing that he needs to do is focus down this shuttle. It is still a speed shuttle, and it's almost down. It only has one hit left, but that Reaver is dropping down inside of the mineral line. That Reaver is going to be able to be picked off, though, because it is stranded. That shuttle completely left it. Probe still being ferried from one side to another, and at the same time, SeCret came in and has cleared out the natural expansion for Violet. So all of those probes being killed, that expansion is going to be under siege, and it might go down. Only 3 Dragoons coming in to defend against these 2 Reavers, and those Reavers have that shuttle there to back them up. So very nice play, sneaking in that shuttle with those 2 Reavers and being able to clear that out. Violet not on top of it, and SeCret able to take down that first expansion from Violet. So SeCret once again is 2 bases up. He has his natural expansion, and he has that expansion there at the 2 o'clock position on the outside of the map that he's had up for most of the game. So he is in a gigantic economic lead right now. And the one thing that he needs to do, though, is to protect these Reavers. A couple of his Reavers are probably going to be sniped down. He needs to drop them right now because this shuttle ran in head first into a group of Dragoons. He barely is able to keep it alive, but that is what he needs to do, is keep those Reavers from being picked off by stray units in the middle of the map. Right now, their armies are about at the same size because their economies were pretty similar while they were both, building up their armies. Excuse me, but now that SeCret's economy is in so much better shape, he just needs to not, lose that equivalent sized army, because basically there's a little bit of a time right now where they're still at about equal strength, but SeCret is rapidly growing strength while the strength of Violet's army is just going to diminish. It looks like he does have another shuttle, probably with 2 more Reavers coming in to harass that base at the 2 o'clock. It looks like SeCret once again is spotting this and moving them out. 1 probe dies, maybe 2 more dies, so 3 probes being killed off by those Reavers, but not too big of a deal for him. Reacting pretty well and moving those probes out of the line. Now SeCret is moving out and trying to have a huge engagement in the middle of the map. He has 4 Reavers all in shuttles coming in, and this is going to be a pretty close map. These are the 2 reasonably similar sized armies that I was talking about, although SeCret does have 2 more Reavers than Violet at the moment, and it looks like he is being able to he takes down all of the Reavers. He takes down the shuttle and both of the Reavers from Violet, so Violet in huge trouble, only a couple of Dragoons left, and SeCret is able to take out that army in the middle, and he is in a huge lead right now. 3 bases compared to 1, and 4 Reavers compared to 0, so he is in full control of this game at the moment, and he just needs to hold this out and finish it off. So continuing to keep his economy going, he also has, it looks like, 7 gateways right now, pumping mostly Dragoons, of course. He has also been keeping up on his Reaver count, and critically keeping that shuttle alive earlier has really kept him in this game, I think. Well, I mean, obviously he's up in bases. I don't mean it's kept in the game like that's the only thing. I just mean that if he didn't have those 2 Reavers, then that battle could have gone very differently. It would have been much closer, and there's also a possibility that Violet's army would have just gotten a little bit better hits, and he might be able to go in for a counterattack and take that natural expansion. As it stands, though, SeCret in very comfortable position to continue to grow his army, to continue to expand. It looks like he's trying to get another base set up at the 3 o'clock position, maybe also a 5th base set up at the interior, I guess that's the interior 4 o'clock position in the southeast. I think that's the natural expansion of the southeast main starting position. I'm not 100% sure right now. Anyways, Violet coming in and trying to do what he needs to do, which is a little bit of economic harassment. He's so far behind right now, but it is pretty easy if you can get those Reavers in and do some damage to bring yourself back and at least delay the economy of a, your opponent if they have more bases. But right now, it's looking like SeCret is once again in a dominant position against another very great Zerg. So SeCret might be establishing himself as the Protoss sniper of the Sparkyz team, and which is something that we really need because a lot of our players struggle against Protoss. Lita in particular I'm talking about. Also Hogel, who I was just talking about, but whatever. Anyways, actually no, wait, no, that's backwards. Hogel's are really good versus Protoss players. Sorry. There's a couple of good Protoss versus Protoss players on Sparkyz. But not Lita. Or Gogo. I guess Gogo is the other one that I was thinking of. Right, so anyways, back onto this game. It looks like SeCret has teched up to Templar, so he has a couple of Templar in his army, a couple of DTs wandering around trying to go in and deny or stop any extra expansions that Violet may be trying to establish. But the difference in army is just astonishing right now. First Storm's coming out, killing off maybe an observer. Ooh, that shuttle gets stormed and is taken down. So once again, all of the Reavers going down for Violet, and he is in huge trouble. He has no High Templar to cast any storms on these groups of Dragoons. He has no Reavers to do any other splash damage, and that is GG. SeCret with massive economy, taking out another very excellent Protoss player. SeCret keeping Sparkyz alive in this matchup. Amazing play right there. So he's improving himself to 2-4 and getting 2 huge wins against great Protoss players. Nice work, SeCret. All right, we're going to move on to Game 4.